not a word you hear very often in our everyday discourse about music, but that is about to change. So get used to it. Chronology. That's the name of Chronixx's long-awaited debut album. And if the pre-release impressions of the project are anything to go by, you are in for the treat of a lifetime.
Me do it for the love, me not do it for the lies. Girl, you're my queen, majesty.
For it is a Chronixx special edition in which you will be getting performances of tracks from the album in front of a live, very live studio audience. We'll be right back.
Do it for the love, me not do it for the lies.
Welcome back. Such is Chronixx's impact since his arrival in reggae.
Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Oh, me fit us, I'm not certain. Where you are to behind curtain.
Many do not realize that his much touted new album is actually a debut.
I grew up in a place called La Vega. Me do it for the love, me not do it for the lies.
Titled Chronology. It's a 15-track project set for release this summer. Right now, right here on our stage is Chronixx to not only talk chronology, but to also perform tracks from the album. Chronixx, sir. Welcome, sir. So good to have you.
Yeah.
To do this, after all.
Yeah.
The live performance.
This is always a thing that pulled me towards it, you know, music.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what took you so long with this project, this debut album?
What do you mean by so long, though? Because
Yes, well, you know,
it no feel too long to me still.
Right.
Because, you know, I kind of had an idea from the get-go how much work it would take to do a project such as this, you know.
Okay.
And we have been able to deliver other kinds of music before, you know, like music with different production styles. You know, quicker time, you know, like we make music sometimes.
The reason why the question is raised and why some may be surprised. First of all, you're a roots reggae artist.
Typically, no, he's a Jamaican musician. That's what I am.
A Jamaican musician, but typically dancehall artist would take a long time to make an album. So many hit songs and so many other songs that are released by you, one would expect that, well, with so many songs, why isn't there an album yet? So that is the context of the question.
Yeah, well, you don't know, we deal with it because it's music and it felt very good. So people will get a feeling of that.
Isn't that because you're the creative leader, the leader in the creatives in this work?
I wouldn't call myself a leader, but I was a part of a very big team of creative people.
Yes.
And that was very interesting, and that was very good for me. Because, you know, I got to learn with people who had years and years of experience and make a project with people who are also just as young as me. So I get a whole heap of different kinds of experience, you know. And yeah, it is good being a creative mind, you know, and allowing yourself to be that as an artist. It's very nice. You know, it's the only time when you feel like an artist. You know, when you're actually making the music and you say, yo, whoa, I'm an artist.
Yes.
You know? If your artistry is defined by how you dress, per se, or how you talk, then everybody's an artist. You know?
Okay.
But, you know, what really makes you feel like a musician, somebody who's important to Jamaican music history, is when you're in the studio and you see the keyboard player play something, and right there you know that, yo, music will never be the same again.
Yeah.
As the first time that coming out, you know?
Your credits are plenty on this album. Could you talk a little bit about them?
I sing on them. We produce everything executively. We are the executive producers and the actual creative director.
Yes.
And I use the word we because I'm more the musical one, but as far as planning studios, booking studios and flights and producing an album is a big team.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, you have Zion, you have Pierre, you have Barnes, and many other people from around the world.
You wrote the music
I wrote the music and I arranged all the music.
All the music, all the different instruments.
Music, except for Loneliness, which was done by Rudimentals.
Right.
But I wrote all the lyrics.
Isn't that extraordinary?
Well, I mean, a lot of artists do that. This is Jamaica, you know. Don't take it for granted. You know.
Yes.
Enough youth out there talented.
Can I speak about my own little exposure to
Yeah.
Okay, because I was granted the privilege, sir. Thanks again.
Big up.
To get a little listen to the album, a sneak peek, so to speak, and it was out of this world. And it's a pity we're not going to hear all of some of these tracks. I have some favorites that I can't even talk about yet. I've heard songs on it. But I want to say that my part of the album is from 7 to 15. So in the old days, it would have been the side 2, right? Those would be side 2 on the vinyl. Or
deep cuts.
The deep cuts, right. So I would want those songs, because that's where you really are now, unpredictable. That's the part that I want to burn. And there's a favorite song on there for me already that I heard the first time at the listening. But I just want to ask you about one song, though. And it's not necessarily the one that I'm talking about. Ghetto Paradise.
Yeah, Ghetto Paradise.
Explain that song for me. What are you saying?
So first and foremost, Ghetto Paradise is produced by Winter James.
Yes.
Very great producer out of Jamaica, you know what I mean? It's one of them tracks there where, you know, I'm an artist, as I say. Mm-hmm. And we make records, so like I'm trying to record Jamaica as it is in my lifetime. Mm-hmm. So after my lifetime now, somebody can listen to my music and get a fair picture of what Jamaica was when I was living.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it's a record we are making, you know, so people can come look on it.
It's a chronicle.
And,
it's a chronicle.
Yeah, it's a real chronology of life and what we experience as artists and as everyday people. You know, so the chorus says, even though Jamaica nice, you have to live to save your life. After the sunset comes the darkness of the night. Mm-hmm. You have to open up your eyes and read between the lines when you're living in the ghetto paradise.
Yes.
Jamaica spiritually airy, pretty and it nice, but I ghetto paradise, I'm not apologize.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like with making this album, especially with the lyrical content, you know, I felt like I had to choose songs that had really meaningful energies, not just in the music, but even in the lyrics and all of them things.
Yes.
Because we make a recording, you know what I mean? And when you create a record, you have to create it as if it's your last chance to make music, you know? So what would I want to say if it was the last thing I could say, you know?
You were speaking your mind in it, I felt.
Yeah.
So talk about the tracks that are, tell me how many, name the tracks that are out there already and how are they doing?
Right now we have Majesty, Skanking Sweet, Likes, Spanish Town Rockin', Smile Jamaica. Those are the songs that people know from the album.
That's about 4 songs.
5.
And there are 10 more on it that they don't know yet.
11.
10, all of 10.
11. There's I Know Love is a bonus track,
okay.
as we call it, but I don't even know what some of these things really mean. It's just music, really. You know what I mean? It's just...
All right, sir. Daddy Chronicle.
Yeah.
What was it like recording with him? I mean,
Well, it was my first time recording with him. I've been writing music with my father since he was the first artist I worked with.
Yes.
And ever since he realized how serious I took music, he always try to rope me in a creative process. And that is a good thing, you know, because I learned a lot in those situations to know that. And then I felt very good to know that my father acknowledged me as a musician, you know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Would you call him the patriarch of Chronixx music?
Yeah, one off, because my father is not like a student musician kind of thing. He's just a dancehall man who is just a cultural kind of person who understands how to use his voice to an extent and just sing out.
Yes.
You know? So he wouldn't teach us in terms of, hey, this is a semi-breve and this is a crotchet and this is, you know, this is a scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. No. Him just put in record and put in rhythm and tell you to sing. You know? Him just put in music and say, you want to sing. And when we sing, and when we stand up and I sing, him say, I say you sing. Me say, if you sing. And we're there and, you know, and him say, I say, sing, talk to the people. I say, yo, people. I have to talk to them, you know what I mean? So it's like a thing now where I say, yo, it was good now to know that we reached this far and still work with Chronicles because it's an interest in youth.
Oh, yes.
It's an interest in youth.
Yes, that's why I wanted him here. He's going to come here.
Yeah, it's very,
He's going to come.
It's very shocking to me that me grew up come catch my father still being a youth.
Yes.
And that's a very good thing. I would like to be like that. I would like to still be a youth.
How have you impacted your family?
Kind of hurtful that I'm not really sure because I don't really get to spend as much time with them as I would want to.
Yes.
You know? And, but I can tell you how their lifestyles changed. You know, because as we said, we use Rasta more than any other thing. I don't really play a celebrity role and everything there because it, I don't like it, yeah. I mean, I say, so, my family, them eat different and all of them things there, you know. And it causes them to think different. Because as them say, you are what you eat.
Yes.
So, if you notice the animal them who eat certain things like all a lion, you know. And you hear certain youths say them a lion, you have to be careful because the lion, them, yo, lion, so lion still. And that's because of what them eat.
Yeah.
You know?
Aggressive.
Versus an elephant or a, you look at an elephant big.
Yeah.
And him calm and him relax and just go and eat a fruit and, you know? And
So-
then now
so the
you
family
check
is more
monkey
health conscious now?
and some other things. Yeah, because, you know, one of the younger family member them decide say, yo, make we give it a try.
Yes.
And we give it a try. So everybody eat different and it affect the relationship with each other. So now we have more common grounds. Cause you know more time you and your family them not do the same things and not eat the same things. It kinda create a little disparity.
Yes.
So what we do now, we try for those vibes, you know? And yo, me grew up all my life with my family. Me tell them, say me I give them a good 15-year breaks. Because I grew up
How much
every
gone
day
already?
with my family. Our
How much
family
gone?
is enough for we now. So
Yeah.
it's like we never really need no friend nor nothing.
Yeah.
Like I never feel like, yo, I need a friend to talk to her because I always have somebody in my ears. I more feel like I don't need nobody else
You're
to
crowded.
talk to.
You're
you
living
know
in
what
a
I mean?
crowd.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, man.
Yeah, I
So
know how that
me I give them a breaks you know.
See?
All the one, Stacy and them and like Kenny and them now. Because we and Kenya never grew up in the same house really. All Andre them, you know what? Them get a breaks you know, man. All my mother they on a breaks. Cause remember, you know, my mother is not a goatee kind of mother. You know. It's not a person who used to travel a lot and thing. It's really daddy now who used to travel a whole heap. Chronicle now, you know, so it kind of have a more craving to have that chronicle around us, you know. But mommy is just always there, you know. And she was such a disciplinarian, you know, and thing, and a very, very nice person, very nice person. Yeah, and she take care of a whole heap of youth. So our house always crowded, cause anytime my family them from anywhere else, cause we have no family, cause my immediate family leave De La Vega City, and my grandmother leave Jungle, and my people them leave so many terrible place for living in some city that our little house in some city sometime felt like a safe haven for the rest of the family. So more time you have all 6 youth on the floor and we have to sleep on the floor, you know. And people and my mother see all a lady a pass and boy she not alright, she take her in and you have to give her your bed and you know. So it's that kind of life we grew up come see. So me interact with a whole heap of people growing up, all ages of people. My yard was like that. And then my father, brethren, you know, just dead all day and yeah, like now that they ask me that it's a nice thing to reflect and see everything add up to this, you know.
Adidas, the ambassador.
No, I don't know if ambassador is the right word, you know.
Yeah, what is it exactly?
What really did was a collaboration with Adidas Special,
Yes.
you know, in terms of the release of their 2017 line, you know. Gary Aspen, the creative consultant for Adidas Special, is a friend, you know.
Okay.
We're great brethren, so that's how it starts. We're a friend, and, you know, the two are we like fashion and them thing there. And, but fashion in a more cultural kind of way, you know. He's a youth who never, I call him a youth, but he's a big man like you, you know. But he come like a youth, you know.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's where the wisdom is, by the way.
Yeah,
In the old heads.
so it's a one now who come to all our concert them and thing, and
Okay.
you know, we always talk about ways how we could collaborate, you know, and this was the first of many ways to come.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And that's a good example for young artists to, because that he couldn't do it, even with the friendship, without you being corporate friendly. Isn't that true?
Well, we cooperate with culture.
Yes.
That's
Corporate
what
with culture.
That's what we cooperate with.
Because the corporate isn't afraid
We
of
cooperate
culture.
with, no, we are cooperating with culture.
Okay.
Because you can't fight culture. Adidas is culture.
Yes.
Nike is culture. All of these things is a part of our culture. And that's what we have grown to become as human beings. We can't fight it.
We're talking reciprocity here, aren't we? Because you're bringing a lot to them.
Yeah,
And-
I mean,
and
as I say, it's culture, and we
sometimes
represent
it's
a
made-
very valuable piece of world culture.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, whatever we are, you know, what
And
I am is a
you're
cultural
legitimizing-
ambassador. So I feel like what I did was help a lot of people who like Adidas
Yes.
to like it for new reasons,
Okay.
and like it for, and also appreciate the role that Jamaican culture, reggae music, Rastafari played in world fashion. We just put Rasta there so Rasta can do it, because Rasta do it for everybody. Rasta do it for us as young youths in Jamaica. It's Rastafari that do it, you know. Like, I couldn't have left De La Vega City to go around the whole world to deal with reggae music without Rastafari. It's Rastafari that do that, and it show you how to do it. There are certain brands that I wouldn't want to collaborate with, not because I don't appreciate them or I can't cooperate with them, but some brands I wouldn't even cooperate with, to tell you the truth. And Adidas, well, you know, see, check it from creation, man.
We
Adidas
see it,
a
we
tough
see it,
thing,
we see it.
man. I don't care, man.
Okay, so what we're going to do right now is to just ask you to talk a little bit about any plans that you have for the promotion of the album and how you will take it to the world, so to speak.
Well, for me, you know, as I say, I don't really know everything about music and how music business run, you know, but I personally feel like the best way to promote your music or to help it to become a part of people's life and the whole rhythm of humanity
Okay.
is to perform it. Go everywhere in the world and let people watch you sing it and sing it back to you.
And your reach is quite big, extraordinary reach.
Well,
You get to perform on some of the most coveted
Reach.
platforms in the world, okay?
yeah,
Okay, tonight's show twice.
yeah.
Some of the big festivals, the biggest, most coveted festivals on the planet. And I suspect that are those some of your promotion platforms? Some of those big ones that you've
I mean,
played?
as I say, that's how as a musician, that's how I know to share my music.
Yes.
You know, because you'll wake up tomorrow and there's no internet. Don't be frightened. You know, if even I don't have internet for a minute, and if all my music is on the internet, 1 hour of no internet in the globe, in the global space, is bad for music business. So we have to keep music live. Yeah, you can call it that. It's a platform. It's a great platform.
All right, with that, we leave the stage for Chronixx to give us live tracks from Chronology after the break. Okay, and we're back with live tracks from Chronology.
Something about you, girl, and I don't think it's just a smile. I don't know how to say it now. I've been thinking for a while. The best way to say it, woman, your energy is right, baby. So right. Before I hold you in my arms, hold you close in my arms. I wanna hold you in my heart, baby. In my arms. Before we share our love upon that bed. I wanna place this crown upon your head. Come on, baby, my queen, majesty. Oh, you are my queen, majesty. Don't you know you are my queen, majesty. Oh, you are my queen, majesty. Queen of the jungle, yeah. You are the lioness. I feel like a grumble, yeah. Still you're always trying your best. So when the old world I crumble, your lion is alright, baby. That I know before I hold you close, so just before I hold you close. Oh girl, I wanna let you know that when all is done and all is said, just so you deserve that crown upon you. You're my queen, majesty. Oh, you are my queen, majesty. Yes, you know, oh, yes, you know, majesty. Oh, yes, you are my queen, majesty. Hey, Cleopatra, Queen of Sheba. Nefertiti, are you are your feature? Well, impressed man in a beautiful creature. The summarize every queen of the East out. Night crawlers and gully creeper. I mean, I know about no Mona Lisa, but me know Venus and Serena. Undisputed Queen Amiga. Tirui Bank, Rebe Bank, Skank girl. All could do you now, no problem, girl. I kill a body of physics at them. Straight greens of his shit again. The majesty, that I'm at them. All bout and me get up and I sing your anthem. Every night cross my heart and my pledge from a win. One queen star of a love song them. One queen star of a love song them. And all them I talk and listen to them. Cause one queen star of a love song them. I talk and sing and listen to them. Cause one queen star of a love song them. One queen, oh my queen, majesty. Yes, you know you are majesty. No, baby girl, you know you are majesty. Oh, my queen, majesty. The pressures of life and it tough. Now stay down, mama, time to get up. Now bother with the downfall styles, be up full vibes. Now when the bills, then the rent and the mortgage due, yeah. When me chalice, so when your best friends are gone and it's only you. Light up a split, turn up the music, skanking street. Everybody wanna feel like breathe. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet. We get skanking street. Everybody wanna feel like breathe. a reggae music sweet, yeah. For every pain there's a melody. For every trouble there's a harmony that brings everything together. So make we sing together. And who said life not harder? And every man got his struggle. Begging you help me, Lord. And let me overcome my troubles. Skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel I breathe. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet, yeah. Skanking love and everybody wanna feel I breathe. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet, yeah. We're skanking till I'm on. Don't believe me. Until the day when my troubles are done. And then we're grooving in our Jaja name. Come on. And then we're grooving on my troubles away. We're skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel Irene. Forget the troubles and rock with me. You know feel the reggae music sweet. Come on, baby, skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel Irene. Forget the troubles and rock with me. You know feel the reggae music sweet. Come on. Skanking, grooving. Jaja know that we're skanking, grooving. Skanking, we're grooving. Skanking, we're grooving. Skanking, we're grooving. Skanking, we're grooving. Oh, skanking, we're grooving. Skanking, we're grooving. And brother, we're skanking. Sister, we're grooving. Mama, we're skanking. Like you know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Smile, smile. Whoa, it's Ooh, I met a girl this morning. She was love at first sight. Ooh, I met a girl this morning. She was beauty to my eyes. I asked her where she from, she tell me in the tropics. She asked me what's my name, I tell her I am Chronixx. I said, girl, tell me what's your name. She tell me that your name is Jamaica. And I said, smile, girl, smile. Smile for me, Jamaica. And I said, smile, girl, smile. Hey, smile for me, Jamaica. Never you cry, no. Hey, I'm here for you, Jamaica. Dry your eyes, girl, smile. Oh, smile for me, oh, smile for me, yes. She have a rich history, a beautiful woman with the sweetest kiss, beautiful sunrise, evening kiss, up a nice sunset on the evening season. But she tell me, say she tired. She give them reggae, peaches, give them flowers and the ferns. All she got is abuse in her return. Still I say, don't you worry yourself, mama. Hey, Chronixx is here to your help, mama. Jaja, no, don't worry yourself, mommy, baba. Now one thing I beg you do for me, and I said, smile, oh girl, smile. Come on, baby, smile for me. And I said, smile, girl, smile. Smile for me, Jamaica. Never you cry. You're right, yeah. I'm here for you, try. Oh my, yeah. And that she asked me, unless someone messing. Now sweet, sweet Chronixx, you have to give them and give them. Me one drop a big pan and read them already. I you give them a bop with a different step. I you give them both, nobody can run this. Hey. But see, yeah. You give them art and sweet literature. You make the world say the better picture. Wah, 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 but don't worry yourself. Jano, Chronixx is here to your aid, mama. What you saying? Don't worry yourself, mommy. And one thing I beg you do, whenever I say smile. What are they? Smile for me, Jamaica, the price is smile. Girl, smile. Smile for me in Jamaica, never you cry. You remind, no. I'm here for you, Jamaica. Dry your eyes, girl, smile for me, oh yeah. What you doing around here? We got people cause in friends to hold Jamaica, you know. Respect to our reggae music family worldwide. You know, from Spanish town to the world. East. Oh! When you touch me, baby, touch me good. Come on, baby, come on, darling. When you touch me, baby, touch me good. Baby. What you say, yeah? You better touch me. You better touch me. Better touch me. Good. When you touch me, when you touch me, better touch me. Fabulous. And the dead and dangerous. Tell them, yeah. Now for we divine and capture land. I have his gesture. City driver. The time is catching up on you. City driver. I know your sins, them are on. So carry me go home. Bring me brown east, man a Rasta, man. I'm Rasta, no live and no capture land. Say what? Carry me go home. Settle and see, so yeah. Come on a Rasta, man. I'm Rasta, no live and no capture land. Hey. Lord America a capture land. The whole of Jamaica a capture land. A long time them a treat the Rasta man. Like them no know said that man a real African. You think we no member King Ferdinand and deep in Columbus have a golden plan. They make a wrong turn and end up in Caribbean. I wanna rock then no side, kill up Indian and turn paradise in a plantation. Bring cross one ship load of African. And here comes the thieving queen from England. She from Wella in Bemagan. Century Pantapa, century full of separation. 400 years without no reparation. No them a be kill be the taxation. But I beg you please take me to the motherland. Let me go home. Bring me round the east. Come on, a Rasta man. I'm Rasta, no live and no capture. Singing and Baba, and said, carry me go home. As every settle and cease, the settle and cease. Man, a Rasta man. I'm Rasta, no live and no capture. If not to jail, we're going. Not to jail is going forward, ever backward, never what you say. Rocking. Rastafari lead the way, Haile Selassie, I take them outside. What you gotta say? living in a capture land. I want to stay in a heart. Capture land. Oh, slave driver, your time is got your number on you. I grew up in a place called La Vega. Touch it. Say yeah. Well, I grew up in a place called La Vega. Spanish town rocking, over prison, over. In a place called some city, Spanish town groovy, everybody nice. Say walla la 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 la, El German. Spanish town me band, that's where me come from. You're looking at me face, you see a little vegan. Michael Maxwell is an anti-federation. Our roots and culture play by nice station. If you're happy and you love it, beg you push up your hand. This a for every Jamaican is Spain town original. Neighbors sing out over Spanish town hospital. So me mama name a Spanish town original. Me papa name Chronicx Spanish town original. And me granny name Peggy Spanish town original. Them a call her sticker cause she don't normal. Be a grandson Chronixx a feed marshal. For dancehall school, we are the principal. And now we are the real microphone official. Give them a new style. Berlin in a me good is some well physical. Muffin Papa Chronixx microphone official. Feed me Bible every day, yeah, some well biblical. Murder, song God, every day. Original Chronixx representing from prison oval. Live on direct, here we go. I grew up in the place called Spanish town rocking, what you say? Over prison, over dibby-dibby-doo-ba-day. I grew up in a place called some city. Spanish town groovy, everybody nice. I tell everybody nice. Nice like the bees in the rice. I don't know. Say uptown posse, rock and come easy. Downtown posse, rock and come in. Me say tell Maxine, Paulette and Paulie. One go tell them Papa Chronixx just riding pon the scene. And ma, why you sing out like a siren? Bring your little picnic and my lyrics them clean. No cigarette, no there. Strictly the green, I say no alcohol, no there. Strictly pearly. I may have to bring my woman cause I royal ready. Remember said the king of kings done come with chicken. I hope me feel like my woman and just proud with machine. Can't dance with no M16. Can't find me for no old food. Tell them I feel for back and it's in a royal meeting. What's it? I said my wild, I know me wicked and wild. Say ya and I bust it on stage live. Them never know say man is Chronixx child. I'm on a rocket from me little as a child. I know the lyrics them a flow and them a flow like River Nile. Me big look how me rough, look how me tough like crocodile. I me say style and style can't spoil. Chronixx ya everybody starts smile. I grew up in a place called Della. Then you know say I is a Arab fella. My friend Papa Chronixx, yeah, my black, I'm in a yellow. Listen every word cause it is true to what I tell you. Freestyle man, I freestyle and I write it from paper. Give you right as something now for wait for vice later. But my friend Papa Chronixx is the exterminator. For demons and the devils where you mash on the place. Tell them self nice up the place, what them I do? Tell them self, how I'm told not to general system and a first class DJ. I grew up in a place called La Vega. Spanish town rock. Over prison, over prison, over day. I grew up in a place called Spanish town. Everybody nice.
take a break right here. When we come back, so much more from Chronixx, live from Chronology.
Still me eye, copying a love life. Man in a dancer style, I know everybody I go like. Well, still me ivory, Jamaican a love life. Stella Vega, every time I rise, me do it for the love, me not do it for the likes. Do it for the love, me not do it for the likes. Do it for the love, me not do it for the likes. Make them know success don't come overnight. Make them know a substance over hype. Do it for the love, me not do it for the likes. Enough of them love likes, that don't right. See them on a post and a tweet all night. See them on social media. One like say them they a studio advice. Oh, me never bought them up on no flight. And me never see them a live no whole life. You miss a man or you have so much likes. All is still a leave for iTunes. Simple me, we not ready yet. Put the music first and start. While we there on a bar and a hype. We a work and start. When you see me, you still a see I. And every tune where we ever write. And every show where we headline. No, me not do it for the likes, but me tell them. I'm for the love, me not do it for the likes. I'm for the love, me not do it for the likes. Never tell you people so shut and bring them. Instead me tell them say they gonna buy a yen yen. Do it for the love, me not do it for the likes. Swing, them not like we but we not response. Fly out and make them love it from a distance. Come home for 2 weeks vacation. None of them still stuck in the quicksand. And no we ever say them are the big man. In a Jamaica them have the hit song. A gentleman me ever play a Finland. Never hear them playing a Pakistan. That's it for me, we not ready. That one like a you own dancer. While we there on a bar and a hype. No Drake a control dancer. Give me a beat and a man. Ready because you never buy. When me put a send up on my timeline. No, me not do it for the likes, but me tell them. I feel the love, me not do it for the likes. Yeah, for the love, me not do it for the likes. Step me to the beat, everybody move your feet. Standing up with it, and me mommy know fit it. When me mix a junior and drop it like a bomb. Me no wanna be a guy critique me song. Me no wanna me that guy interpret me wrong. Let me give me credit in a dancehall fashion. First, big up Chronology and the one Capleton. The Wild Apache and the one Ninja Man. Big up the Killer and the one Beanie Man. Yellow Man, Buru Buju Bantan. Early bean, not just him at the gun. Me and Jama Phillips is a type man. And none of them never like Marianne. Ladies, are you a real big man? Big up Lady Jika, you are Della Vegan. Big up Desmond and him, brother Papa San. Big up Chronicles. Big up Chronicles again. Stevie, Clevie, Tony and Dave Kelly. I'm a digitally general King Johnny. Terminator, Sly and Rabbit. Steve, McGregor, Corleone. Chocolate and Volby. And I'm on Jeremy, Graft and Michael. The science and I know me ready. All of these clubs. Hey, do you feel the love when you do it? Do you feel the love not to do it? Do you feel the love to cover do it? Do you feel the love not to do it? Lord have mercy, my drink with my Medina. Swirling up when my drink with my tea. Swirling up when my mix with Medina. Swirling up when my drink. What you say? Swirling up, I love my confidence. That's Rastafari run the continent. The King Selassie, I pay the consequence. Don't get it confused, lad. Give me a buckle of spirulina. I make we mix up the roots in Medina. Come on, Patora, mini feel beat. So me go a walk road and calling. What good for your nurse? I was up and support a coke and the water. Wash off your heart. Now I need to say Rasta soft. We got the fever fast and never fever gas. Spirulina we plenty, so you know why I'm spending every dollar out of me big bowl. I'm back in the green and I hit me green, so me skill like a landscape. If you not get it, you will lose. Food be your medicine, your food. Then I pick your rabbit in a deal in a doodle, and I'm afraid for me the vegetable with the fruits, not the dead. Give me a buckle of spirulina. Come and we mix up the roots in Medina. Come on, program me feel beat. So me go a walk road and gully. What a give me a buckle of spirulina. Bring up the roots in Medina. I want you to tell me to deceive us. And not everything can go in a me teacup. Me live like a king like niggas sneakers. Caesar drink rum till him go to seize up. Well, me go leave fever and say him got it right here. Buckle is spirulina and I cut a right here. Not like me, this I come a worst nightmare. Not give me anything, not give me red stripe. Give me a buckle is spirulina. Mix up the roots in Medina. Come on, Patora, me feel weak. So me go a walk road and call it. I want to say, give me a buckle of spirulina. Fever. Give me a buckle of spirulina. Fever. Give me a buckle of spirulina. Fever. What you say? Yeah. Give thanks and praise for this thing called music, you know, beautiful thing. This one goes out to all real people out there in everyday struggle. This human life experience. Hey. Light us better from your heart, light us better. Push up the lighters, them, and we won't see you push up the lighters, them, what you say? Light us better from your heart, light us better. Push up the lighters, them, and we won't see you push up the lighters, them. And them, we won't see you push up the lighters, them. Jamaica. I want to see you push up the lighters then. Every ghetto you real people. I want to see you push up the lighters then. Yeah. Can you hear me when I say, put your lighters in the air, lighters in the air. If you know your heart clean like a whistle, like a whistle, clean like a little whistle. Hey, me and my brother them good. Me never grudge them black. Family me deal with me bun, yes man. In a interview them ask no question. One know where me born and know where me come from. Tell them, tell a Vegas in time. And I guess I'm born right on the train line. And I can ask a Chronixx again time. Better not have to say me we share mine with them. See every like a good news come. Me love my family like a good food. 18 hours a night to cook food. Create a bit full of a rice and good skin. So let me see some lighter. You do say you feel alright. We say love defeat all evil. That's how we clean up people can hear me. Oh, when I say, put your lighters in the air, lighters in the air. If you know your heart, like how we say, clean like the wisdom. Like how we say, like how we say, hustle and the same summer bond. You believe in me, everywhere me perform. People as you say, no dear to me, heart giant. Jealous, I don't say a word, think friends, them can't say we sound never work. Tell my brother, Teflon, all the crown in my ears. Put the hell, but we write it down in a verse. Hey, because we certain, on the not change me fin and the pearl. No people I walk on road in a clean clothes. Them out it on detergent. So let me see some lighter. If you know, say you feel alright. I love the feet all evil. That's how you have the clean heart people. Can you hear me? Oh, when I say, put the light in the air. Put the light in the air. No, no, I mean, don't be a heart beat. Like a whistle, I clean like a liquor. Like a whistle, I clean like a German mess, not clean like a whistle. Like a whistle, I clean like number we know you are clean like a whistle. Like a whistle, I clean. Oh, no, not clean, I clean. That I know, yeah. Say it. Respect to all massive and crew wherever you are in the world, every Jamaican people. Original kind of on Mike, hey, peace.
Let's go. That's it. That's it. Give it up. Keep giving it up. What you say? What you say about redemption? Zinc Fence redemption. Give it up. And we're talking about Namdi Robinson on guitar, Stephen Core also on guitar, Evan Mason on keyboard, Oliver Thompson on drums, Adrian Henry on bass, Hector Lewis percussion, and the man behind the scene, the engineer, Claude Reynolds. Give it up! And we cannot go without saying once again, big thanks to our audience, our live audience inside the studio. And of course, Chronixx and Chronixx Music, his entire management team, Chronixx and Chronixx Music. Right here on stage, Winford Williams on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. You'll join us again next week for more excitement right here on stage. I suspect you like that video. For more, click and be on our stage always.